You honestly might be running full speed.
Can we honestly just not have backdraft be a thing?
Okay. This is manga universe. It doesn't work like that. DC can suck it.
We get to pick and choose what rules of physics we enforce.
Yeah, so I pinned a guy to a gun that went from 0 to 700 instantaneously and it didn't liquefy or create
You liquefy and or create a black hole. Welcome to Tabletop Adventures. I'm your DM, Richard. On Tabletop Adventures, we grew tired of trying to tell the stories from memory, so instead we started recording them because our brains are bad at remembering the cool shit that happens. Join me as I lead my friends down a magical road where anything and everything can happen. From battling superpowered villains to thwarting the plots of an evil warlord, the adventure can always be found on the tabletop.
Log into some. Thanks, pal.
Have I shown you these?
Yes.
Yes, I can. The cool shit, if you run this subsequent times, the stuff that's blue and the stuff that's green switches. And the placement of the tennis balls and lightning bolts, just the like flak that's flying around, changes every time. Because the JavaScript that he uses randomizes like where it appears and with what frequency and in what direction. And the library he uses, just like for all those things that like popped out and fly in different directions, it's called an emitter, just like a particle emitter. It can use like really, really, really simple assets and make a ton of them really efficiently. So for this one, he's doing like 50 of the little tennis balls and just says emitter type chaos.
That's cool.
And so they're just spawned wherever and fly off wherever. It's all randomly generated.
All right. Well, what happened to this thing?
My
It's always
dick.
been like that.
What?
It's always been like that.
Are you certain?
Yeah.
I don't recall it being this speed up, but okay, whatever.
Unless it's literally the one that fell off the roof of your car.
Then what happened to the other one I got?
Well, no, the one you got was somebody found it and they sold it on Amazon.
That would just be the shit, wouldn't it? Just
Yeah,
absolute shit.
And that's why it's all beat up, because it skipped across the road.
Alright, well, here we are playing another episode of Mutants and Masterminds in our One Punch Man universe. So previously on Mutants and Masterminds,
Jack Horner squared up.
Jack Horner squared up and beat down.
Okay, but if I had realized that I had a plus 15 to escape artist, I thought we got rid of it.
Oh.
I remembered having it, but then I was like, I remember you and I talked about it, and about one of her skills and was like, "You never use it. Let's just get rid of it." And I was like, "Okay." So I thought we got rid of it.
Okay.
That's why I never
I
used
don't
it.
know if that was diplomancy.
No, I used my diplomancy. It was something. I don't remember. But anyway.
So collectively, what all happened last session? Speed infiltrated the underground
Of Black Wool, and I pinned the dude to a wall with the entire gun.
with the entire gun. Vanna infiltrated Black Wool
The upper ground of Black Wool.
and got some
Without
really
a gun.
good pictures and stuff,
And a vial.
and a vial of that stuff. Yeah.
The poison or whatever.
Yeah, it was a hemlock cocktail.
Mm-hmm. The hemlock cocktail. And
And
sure.
I have a badge.
What?
I have a badge.
Yeah. So you can come and go, which is pretty
Until
good
that
for you.
Employee gets fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, Jack Horner squared up and beat you down.
Yeah, we got our shit wrecked.
We got our shit pushed thoroughly in.
And Speed took Vanna to the hospital,
Yes.
where Vanna's parents showed up pretty quickly, along with
Pineapple Man, who's like family now.
Pineapple, just Pineapple.
Oh, Uncle Pineapple.
Yeah, Pineapple Dad.
Oh, Apple Dad.
Um,
Uncle Apple.
and Woody, you're joining us tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is where we're going to start. Let's figure out what Kali did up to this point, I think. Because the last time we saw Kali, she was talking with Vanna about...
We got ice cream.
yeah, y'all got ice cream, and you said I'll take care of it as far as, like, Thomas Green and Speed goes.
Well, since that time, I've decided that Kali was a completely unlikable monster of a character, and have since decided to try and impart to her some measure of humanity.
Awesome.
Um,
Vanna's having an effect.
it's retroactive, though.
Okay.
So my thought is that the community she was in that survived
Mm-hmm.
the end of June, they basically took up residence on like the outskirts of society, maybe like
One of the
whatever-
outlying islands.
whatever, not islands, whatever city Saitama lives in.
Z
that's, like,
City?
totally deserted.
Yeah.
Z City.
But they live on like the border where there's still some civilization.
Okay.
They're pretty destitute, but they're a tight-knit little community, and she has dedicated herself to doing whatever she can to...
She's dedicated her life to fighting the forces of crime and evil.
For truth and justice.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Her main focus really is trying to make sure that the people there stay fed and can continue
I don't know where
surviving.
Ludo's at.
And
It's mine. I haven't seen him down here. He may
trying
be under my
to
bed.
keep the children in that community safe.
All right.
So I don't think she's been running around assassinating Galvin employees and destroying plants and factories and stuff.
Okay.
She's probably definitely done some Robin Hood shit though.
Gotcha.
Like stealing food.
From Galvin employees.
She's probably raided a couple of like food trucks or something,
All right.
or like delivery trucks, something like that, and maybe some like clothes and textiles and stuff just to keep them warm. She would never consider herself the leader of their settlement, but
Pretty much
Yeah.
everyone else does.
a lot of people really do look up to her and depend on her. She's pretty well liked.
And the fact that she has powers helps that as
Yeah,
well.
that doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thought is she does harbor anger and hatred against what Galvin did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if the opportunity presented itself, she would try to get back at him, or at least try to expose him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the reason that she was so willing to work with Tom Green is that he had actually reached out to them and as an act of charity had installed like alternative energy systems.
Some green energy in their town.
Yeah, so that they have at least some sort of power infrastructure.
Okay.
And, it gets regularly maintenance.
Yeah.
Maybe like quarterly or something. And there are some people obviously that think it's, you know, just a thing to try and make green energy look good.
Yeah.
But the people in the
bootlicking.
settlement, the people in the settlement are really grateful for it, and she's really grateful for it. So,
When Green himself showed up that day.
yeah, which he would have showed up at the settlement.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like from my interactions with him, he would have showed up at the settlement and like sat down with whoever was considered a leader
Yeah,
of sorts.
maybe
and,
like that quote-unquote elder.
yeah. Oh, sorry. And
Okay.
tried to make it happen. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Kali was there to meet him, but she knows that he has, even through what was a small gesture for him, provided them with a great measure of security and survivability.
Mm-hmm.
Even. Powers everything, you know, from lights to water filtration systems to heat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why she would be so willing to work with him, is that he helped her community and is providing her a chance to get back at Galvin without, like, killing people.
Right.
Maybe she's thought about going down the path that I originally had her go down, but she's decided that that's not a line she wants to cross.
Gotcha.
For a second, you were playing AU Collie.
Alternate universe Collie.
The shit goes wrong universe Collie.
All right. So cool. Now that we have new Collie, up to where we are now, Collie has been absent for a couple sessions. So, let's figure out what she did to get up to get included to where we are now. Or, you know, we can just go from where we are now and wing it.
Maybe it would be better to see where they go
Okay.
and what they do and find a place
All right.
to work her in.
Cool. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. How do we want to do this? Okay, so Vanna's parents arrive. Pineapple's there, and he gets your statement, right? Make a perception check for me real quick.
I rolled coma.
All right.
27.
Yeah, you definitely see Thomas Green himself in the waiting room, minding his own business.
Well, his son is.
Well,
also
yeah,
in
for
the
good
hospital.
reason.
Yeah.
Hunter's there.
Yeah.
I'll stroll over to him.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely notices you. He sees you, he rolls his eyes and sighs. What do you want?
I just want to know how Hunter's doing.
He's stable. Thank you for your concern.
That's good.
The doctors say it might take some time to him to normalize, but hopefully he'll be back in a day or so, maybe more, maybe less. I don't know.
attitude is not very.
He's very standoffish. You are his rival's son.
Right.
And you did technically poison him.
No. Technically, he poisoned me. Thomas Green poisoned me.
And the other question is, do you know that Tom? Yeah, you do know that.
Yeah.
Tom Thumb is an associate of
Jack Warner.
Jack Horner.
Is there somewhere we can talk? That's not public.
If you have something to say, you can say it right here.
All right. Why did Jack Horner come after Vana?
Jack Horner.
Yes, he's one of your known associates.
I think you were referring to the infamous Tom Thumb. I have no association with Jack Horner or this person named Tom Thumb. If you're going to make wild accusations like this, I suggest you come with evidence.
I was there. I saw the contract. I know you're Tom Thumb, but I don't have any intention of ousting you as Tom Thumb.
That's very interesting. Suppose I am this Tom Thumb that you mention. What interest is it, or how does it benefit you to not oust me?
Well, because Hunter has figured out that you are Tom Thumb, and he would like to deal with it in his own way, and I agreed to that.
It's very kind of you to let family matters handle themselves. Thank you for keeping your nose out of my business, should it be mine.
Well, we made a gentleman's agreement. We wanted to stop his case, his actual father, my case, father figure. We wanted to put a stop to the questionable business practices.
I thank you for your concern. If you do me the pleasure of leaving my sight, that would be acceptable.
Well, I mean, this is the only waiting room on this floor, so.
Then from my immediate presence, that would be nice.
Guess I'll take them.
Need a senzu bean?
Yeah. Well then. Well then, the next time you go to see Hunter in his room, let him know that Vana's in the hospital. Because he seems to have a soft spot for her.
Slightly unnerving, but okay. Let's cut over to Vana. You're in a coma.
Alright, now.
Hang on.
Alright.
Yes, I'm in a coma.
Alright, good to know. So, you've got like all the stuff hooked up to you to like monitor your heart rate and stuff, and your heart rate is really high right now.
Okay.
In a not good way.
She's going into defib.
Yeah. And the doctors are doing what they can to try and stabilize you, but it's not exactly working. And then all of a sudden you flatline, and oh guys, get the defib over here, and so clear, and they shock you, and then there's an explosion. your blood reacts to the...
Oh. That's not good.
No, yeah. Back
Those
to
are the
speed.
I
calmest
take 2
doctors.
points of damage.
What?
Those are the calmest doctors. Rain, I know you're sitting there thinking, no, that's not what they said.
They said some
Unless it
things-
is, I don't know.
They said some things that we can't say on air.
Yeah, they said some things we can't say on air.
I mean, depends on the demeanor of the surgeon, but most of the time it is not that deadpan. It's, guys, she's going into arrest. Somebody get me the defib now.
Yeah.
I needed the defib 10 minutes ago, guys. Come on. Eating espresso beans while doing surgery.
The
Guys,
calmest doctor
Alright,
in the
so-
world.
Back to me.
Yeah. So your conversation with Thomas Green is about to end when all of a sudden explosion from the doors leading to the emergency room.
She would be in the OR. She wouldn't be in the ER. She would be in the OR.
Whatever. I don't know these
From the
things.
ICU.
From the ICU. From the place where Vanna is, there is an explosion and fire pours out.
No, that's not where Vanna will be. She'll be where she is.
Oh.
Busting your balls today, Richard.
You get a clap sound like that on someone's nuts. Holy shit.
I mean,
I'm gonna try later.
I mean, remember the 2 Spider-Men?
That's what the explosion was, by the way.
Anyways,
The fire alarms go off. The sprinkler system goes off. Pineapple is immediately in hero mode and starts getting people to start evacuating.
Does he have multiple personality disorder?
Yes.
No, he's in Uncle Pineapple mode, and then he's in Hero Pineapple mode.
Yeah.
run to the ICU or OR doors.
Yeah, there's definitely dangerous fire happening in there. Their doctors are sprawled out on the ground, completely unconscious.
Oh, we probably should have warned him my blood is corrosive and explosive.
Corrosive.
Let's see.
Explosive.
Explosive. Like, is it engulfing the doors or?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the doors are, one of the doors is off its hinges,
Right.
but the immediate area is definitely scorching.
So would it hurt if I tried to run into the OR?
Yes. But you can rescue people.
Yes. Is there a fire extinguisher nearby?
Yes. Because that is the smart thing. The sprinklers are going off, but
They only do so much, and this is a big
they
fire.
do so much, yeah.
Grab a fire extinguisher and make a path.
Alright. You do it.
Alright.
Just run through the building real fast. Have your
Why the fuck wasn't this my guardian?
What is that?
She's a character in One Punch Man.
Oh.
I think she's a bad guy.
Yeah, she looks like a bad guy.
name is Dominatrix.
Start trying to rouse the surgeons.
They've like, there's blood coming down their heads. They're in bad shape. You should probably just move them out. That's probably going to be your safest bet than trying to get them to stand up and move on their own.
Alright, start grabbing doctors, running them to Pineapple, and just repeating.
Pineapple's running down the hallways. Speed evacuate as many people as possible.
I'm
Hey, I
getting the
just rolled.
surgeon.
I'm still in a coma.
What?
I just rolled. I'm still in a coma.
Yeah, you're definitely still in a coma.
I'm grabbing the surgeons out of the OR. Vanna's blood exploded.
Does
He may not have seen it happen, but I did explode Jack Warner
yeah?
I'm taking a
when
wild
he shot
guess.
the
and
grenade.
Make intelligence check
Okay.
or wisdom, whichever you prefer.
Wisdom, so it's a mod 20.
You can make a very educated guess, a
Um,
wisdomated guess.
yeah.
Sorry.
Like, as I'm running, one of the doctors is like, Vanna's blood exploded?
Okay.
Yeah.
Vanna's blood exploded.
So.
Okay, we
yeah.
need to set up a quarantine. I need you to get as many civilians out of here as possible, and once you do, I need you to stay outside the hospital because you are too a civilian. He whips out his phone.
Wait, no, he knows things can explode because remember we went out with Zach and exploded that trash can.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But also,
Vanna's blood exploded for some reason. I don't know why. Is probably what you say.
Oh yes, Vanna's blood exploded, but she's unconscious. So I don't know.
Okay, civilians. I'm calling in Heroes Association.
So I'm still grabbing.
Hazmat suit man comes.
Yeah, hazmat suit man comes.
He's a B-class hero.
Spring mustache shows up. A couple other heroes. You're able to successfully evacuate the building. Vanna, roll for not being unconscious. Fortitude, we'll say.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh, you are definitely still unconscious.
Oh, dang.
I think my next thing after.
Can my 15 carry over?
Sure.
My
Still
plan was
unconscious.
to get all the doctors and then try to move Vanna's gurney with all the equipment close to it out since there's a fire.
Vanna is also on the ground. Like,
Oh,
I threw me on the ground.
like the thing she was on is gone.
okay.
The building, the
Ooh,
area
and I was
itself
probably
is
hooked up to
collapsing
oxygen,
in.
too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oxygen is highly
Oh.
explosive.
Yeah, it is.
It's a wonder those doctors are even alive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's not hooked up to oxygen. Oh shit, she's not hooked up to oxygen anymore.
Yeah. Granted, she's not hooked up to anything anymore.
Well, there's IV stuff.
That
What's
probably
left of
got
it?
burned away.
What's
So
left
still
of it?
in the arm, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, whatever was hanging up is gone.
Yeah.
Everything is gone.
She's completely detached from any medical equipment.
And as I'm grabbing another doctor's like, oh yeah, by the way, all the medical equipment is gone. She exploded it all. So get in there fast.
Yeah.
Is there a doctor in the house?
is there a surgeon that is not unconscious or been partially exploded?
Zach raises his hand.
What are you standing there for? Get your ass in there.
Okay.
And before he can even move, I just grab him by his shirt collar and just whoosh.
So yeah, the fire department shows up. They get in there, and all civilians, patients have been like either helicoptered to a different hospital or
Yeah, those that aren't critical.
yeah, those that aren't critical.
We're told to suck it up, pansy.
Yeah. But everyone has been evacuated from the hospital, been transported to different hospitals if they need it, and if they're inside of a hospital, chances are they do. So, like, it's a massive emergency situation. Like, Heroes Association, police, ambulances, fire
Probably
department.
Like a terrorist task force.
Yeah, terrorist task force. The dog pound showed up. Watchdog Man steps out of the dog pound car.
EOD and bomb disposal.
Yeah.
This hospital is rushed with
Literally every
government facet.
entity.
Yeah, plus the Heroes Association. Go ahead and roll your recovery check now.
Nat 20.
All right, so you wake up and you are surrounded by flames, and Pineapple is holding on to you, trying to get you out of the hospital.
Very groggy. What?
Vanna, oh my god, you're alive?
Yes.
Someone tried to blow you up.
That may have been me.
Oh, so Speed wasn't kidding when he said your blood was explosive. Okay, how are you alive? He steps off into a less on fire area and sets you down.
Less on fire area. This is only mild fire.
Good descriptor there.
A reasonable amount.
It's not normal.
Yeah,
fire.
there's a reasonable amount of fire here.
It's not an unreasonable amount, it's just a reasonable amount.
Yeah. He rips off a piece of his suit and hands it to you. Eat this.
Pain, groans, pain.
Recovery check to start the recovery.
17 plus whatever.
Okay, yeah, one of your injuries is healed.
I don't remember what I had.
Whatever.
I've
You'll
got
be
some.
back to normal in just a minute.
Yeah. Oh. Ah.
You should eat this. It feels like real pineapple and not like cloth.
Why is this real pineapple?
I don't call myself pineapple for no reason. You feel immensely better
Where has this been?
on my suit.
Tastes like. Where did the family go for vacation?
Bahamas.
The Bahamas. No, the Caribbean.
Tastes like the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah, it's probably lingering.
What happened?
I
Why is everything on fire?
Okay, I'm not entirely certain, but I need to know what happened with you and Jack Horner.
I looked down at my chest.
Oh. Yeah, there is a giant hole in your
Yeah.
chest, isn't there?
Yeah.
Are you going to be okay?
Do I need to roll another recovery check?
Yeah, sure. You can't die
Well,
from
that's
this.
2.
Yeah, you will be fine.
I think so.
This is probably the heaviest damage you've ever sustained and come back from.
I think so. I just want to sleep.
Okay, we're gonna take you someplace secure, okay?
Okay.
He whistles and a couple heroes step up and he gets in close to them, whispers something to them, pats them, and they grab you and take you in the opposite direction of the exit of the hospital.
This isn't the exit of the hospital.
Don't worry, Pineapple's got a plan.
Oh, okay.
You just get your rest, alright?
There's like one of the little baby ice creams somewhere.
They stop by the
The cafeteria.
the cafeteria,
With a
which
little
is
ice-
only slightly on fire.
It's cold there. It's
Yeah.
cold fire, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
it's cold fire. They go to the freezer, grab a tiny ice cream, and shut it, and they go.
Thank you. Okay.
So, yeah. You're outside. What are you doing?
Going to try and get back in.
Okay. So, yeah, you get up to go back in, and police are like, sorry, heroes only.
I'm gonna like keep circling the hospital until I can find like a blind spot.
There's government facility around this whole thing. It will be difficult to sneak past them, but you move 2,500 miles an hour.
Yeah. Where's the coverage look the thinnest?
Collie, you were flying overhead when you saw the hospital go aflame.
Fly through a window.
Okay.
I guess starting. How many floors?
Let's call it... How tall are most hospitals?
It depends on whether it's built out or up.
Let's call it a 24 hospital.
Yeah, Vandy's built
Up and out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vandy's built both ways, but the main, like the children's hospital, just got a recent, I think, 20-floor expansion.
Okay.
So it's like 40-ish.
Jeez.
Vandy's tall.
Yeah, let's call it a 20-foot hospital. 20-floor hospital, rather.
20 feet.
Flying in through the.
What is this? A hospital for ants?
That's a good 2 floors.
For ants, that's a really good hospital.
Yeah.
Fly in through a window on the top floor and start floor by flooring, trying to make sure that there's no one.
The first one you fly in, there's someone in the room, like a patient or whatever. What's happening? Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
What would revised Carly say?
Your worst
Okay,
nightmare.
what would Cat say?
Okay, thanks, bye. Probably start swearing because she botched the landing.
Randy, you using that blanket?
No.
May I have it, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
No, it's keeping my ass warm.
Yes, ran ass.
Getting you out of here, that's what. Alright, this is gonna be kind of weird, but are they attached to anything?
They're in a bed.
Okay,
Hold on to your butt.
stasis the entire bed.
Yeah.
And fly out and bring it back down.
Whoa!
And then
Speed, you definitely see Collie.
Yeah, I was
fly
about to say.
back up and make sure there's no one else on that
Uh,
floor, then just start going down floor by floor.
Alright,
When
cool. Yeah.
Collie
Same
drops the first person, I was like, hey, take me with you, I want to get inside. And they can't stop me if I'm flying.
It's a pretty good argument. Stasis.
It feels weird. Yeah, fort save nuts.
I won't pretend. I won't pretend you'll get used to it.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Mod 22.
All right, yeah, you do good. It's weird, but you move on the ground faster than this, so it's hard. You have something to work with.
Yeah, but there's nothing under my feet.
Yeah.
Hot party, huh? So what happened here?
Hot party.
Vana exploded? Like,
All right, you know what? I don't even want to know. Floor
You know what?
19.
you know what? You're probably safer not knowing.
So now we're on. Well, I guess back up to floor 20 and.
Yeah. Floor 20, baby, blaze it. Oh God. It's funny because the hospital's on fire.
Richard, you get a hero point.
Yes. Yes. Thank you,
I
Rand.
don't think. I
I'll
don't
be
think
I'll be
Collie's-
certain to use it in a most advantageous situation.
Fuck, Horner's getting a hero.
So Richard gets a hero point, not Jack Horner or Galvin get a hero point.
I am Jack Horner
And Galvin.
Dick.
and Galvin.
Use it on Hunter. He needs it.
Yeah, poor Hunter.
Yeah, give it
If
to
anyone
Hunter.
deserves that hero point, it's poor
Yeah.
Hunter.
So we're back on the 20th floor. Okay. You go with clearing floors? I gotta go check something.
By all means.
Alright. Not like blaze all the way down to where the floor we were on, but
Yeah, don't create like a
like I'm
a
gonna get down there as
suction with
fast as I
fire.
can, but I'm also going to be trying not to get caught because I'm not supposed to be in here.
Yeah.
The Flash did that once.
Hmm.
He ran up a burning building to rescue everybody, but didn't think about the speed and the oxygen he was carrying and created a big explosion behind
Oh,
him.
we
wow.
created a backdraft.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm also not trying to create a backdraft.
I don't know if Speed would think about that. Flash is a pretty intelligent person. If he
The Flash is a crazy intelligent person. He read a book in 2 seconds on how to engineer an apartment building and built one.
So that's what I could do if my quickness wasn't limited to physical IQ.
Yeah.
My intelligence would be through the roof.
That was Barry, right?
You honestly might be running full speed.
Can we honestly just not have backdraft be a thing?
Okay. This is manga universe. It doesn't work like that. DC can suck it.
We get to pick and choose what rules of physics we enforce.
Yeah, so I pinned a guy to a gun that went from 0 to 700 instantaneously, and it didn't liquefy or create
Yeah.
it didn't liquefy and or create a black hole.
Pretty sure I told Matt about both of our like physics moments.
Yeah.
And his just usual. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyways.
It's like he's just unimpressed. Oh, come on. You can do better than that.
Goodbye, Mr.
Motherfucker
Tien.
took the motherfucker TN the first
600.
3 fucking stages of your final boss.
I just did 648 damage.
Anyways, good night, guys.
Without spell resistance? Alright, see ya.
That's what you did.
Just balled him up and threw him.
That was such a good boss fight, though. So, anyways, what are you looking for?
Trying to get to the floor that Vana was on, but also trying not to get caught by the government because that would be bad.
Okay. Okay, you're there.
All right.
Now I'm going
Jeez,
to
what took you so long?
Now I'm going to start. I'm trying not to knock the building over because I'm running so fast.
What?
No, you had like a little pause before you said, "Okay, you're there."
Yeah.
I can move 88,000 feet in 6 seconds.
Doesn't mean you do at this moment choose to move.
Yeah.
80,000.
I mean, I could just run on the walls, run in the spiral down the staircase.
That'd be really badass, and that sounds like a thing that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You do it. That's what
Okay.
takes you so long. You're having too much fun.
Now we see where your friend's priorities lie.
Anyways,
What are you
So-
doing, Flux?
now I'm going to start. Okay, so look through the small window on the door in the stairwell, and are there a bunch of government spooks on that floor?
Yeah, there's government people. There's firemen putting out fires right now, basically. That's
It's on
that's
fire!
what you're seeing. You're seeing some Heroes Association members like watering things as well.
That's not going to be easy to sneak through.
Now, that might be
Oh, yeah.
Bosch or Jim Jim.
Jim Jams.
Jim Jim?
Damn it.
We're gonna want to keep it down a little bit.
Ah.
We're gonna go to bed.
I give her the air purifier to create noise in there.
Collie, what are you doing? You're able to find some more people. I assume that's your main priority is evacuating.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're able to evacuate people super quick. All of them are like, "What's happening? What are you doing?" "Getting you out of here."
Yeah.
Like the first time was like, "Getting you out of here." That's what.
Like the first few times. Getting you out of here. I'm getting you out of here.
Yeah.
Come on, just
Who are
let
you?
it
Just
go.
shh.
He sees something. Boo boo up there?
Maybe he's just being stoic.
Are you just being silly? Stop being so stoic.
Good thing I
stoic.
got that natural 20 out of the way.
Right.
No, really. Good thing I got it out of the way for you guys.
What's going on? Welcome to Good Burger, home of
The good burger gonna take your order.
Just gets bored with the cool one-liner and just starts making fucking references to keep it from being like just a chore.
Attention, all Burger Mart customers. Testicles. That is all.
That is all.
Oh, big kitty on.
Calm the calamity that is your memories.
Speed.
Go up 1 floor. What do I see?
Okay, so
How far? Like, how many floors is the fire stretching?
at
Yes.
least 3 floors up, maybe 4. Like,
Okay.
if you go to where, like, if you run around the 2nd floor, you're able to find a hole in the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go to the hole underneath the OR. And do I hear any voices up above me? Like, directly in the room?
What?
There's a fucking hole in the ground. Are there people investigating the hole in the ground?
Oh, I mean, if you were on, like, the 2nd floor, you could look down into where they had Vana.
Oh, she was on the 1st floor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just keeping all the important things on the 1st floor because it's easier to remember.
Okay. Well, so then, do I see any people investigating the room?
No, but the fire is definitely bigger than it was before.
I'm sorry I do this.
Well, let's grab a fire extinguisher from the 2nd floor.
Alright. You do. Yeah, you probably would have had to grab one before getting to the hole, because
Yeah.
like the fire.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm going... I think at this point I'm going to put out the fire, also be trying to find pineapple.
Yeah. So you clear a path to the hole, you look down in the hole, you see the fire has definitely gotten bigger, even from where you put it out to get into this room. It's spreading pretty quickly.
You know what? Get up onto the ceiling and go, like... Is it like soft, space-saving ceiling tiles?
There's a hole on above your head as well.
Okay, how far does the hole go up?
To the 4th floor.
Okay, so in the bottom of the 5th floor, what kind of tiles? Is it like the space-saving ceiling tiles?
It's hospital tiles.
Okay. I want to look up through the tiles. Is there what looks to be a main water line that I can break and direct straight down into the hole?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to
Like, there's the sprinkler system up there.
Yeah, so I'm going to break the sprinkler system line and direct it straight down into the fucking hole.
Alright. Electrical fires suck.
Go to the kitchen, grab all the salt you can.
You go to the kitchen and grab all the salt you can.
Well, there's water pouring down in there, but now I'm also going to be using the fire extinguisher to try and find pineapple.
Yeah. So you...
Putting out fires as I go.
So you get down to the 1st floor and eventually you find pineapple. Speed, what the hell are you doing?
No,
in
I
here?
wasn't trying to run into pineapple.
Oh.
I'm trying to find where he's at.
Oh, you see him coordinating, basically.
I'm wanting to follow him for a bit. See if he'll leave me the Vana.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'll have much luck just trying to run around the hospital looking for Vana.
I mean, you follow him, but it's mainly like contain this fire. You see him like ripping off pieces of his suit and giving it to people who look like really tired and stuff, or like people who have gotten burned or injured that they're moving through here. He's slowly running out of pineapple suit, but
Meanwhile, Vana is singing the Pen Pineapple Apple Pen song
yeah.
in her delusion.
Yeah, let's cut over to Vanna really quick. So
Pen Pineapple Apple Pen.
make a quick perception check for me, just to see what you can gather from your delusions right now.
Notice? What is that?
Yeah, notice.
Yeah, notice.
Okay. Does a 16 get it?
Just
What?
6 plus 16.
okay. So yeah, even in your delusional state, you're still able to like grab at what's happening. You've been taken outside the hospital at this point and loaded onto a helicopter with the Heroes Association symbol on it. and like laid out on a gurney, just strapped in to where like it's comfortable, but you're secure at the same time. And you're being flown away from the scene.
Okay.
And yeah.
Can I ask where we're going?
Yeah, sure.
Where are we going?
We're going somewhere safe, Miss Winters.
You know I caused this, right?
We understand.
Okay.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Where's my family?
They're safe.
Where are they?
They're outside of the hospital.
Why aren't they with me?
Because it's safer that way.
Yeah? You know I'm underage, right?
Miss Winters, if you value your family's life, you will keep them unaware of your presence at this time.
What's going on?
We need people to think you're dead.
Why?
Because if they think you're alive, Jack Horner will hunt you down and your family down.
I'll kill Jack Horner!
Do that when you've recovered. For now, we need him to think you're dead.
He'll find me. I'll find him.
Now, if he thinks you're dead, he won't come looking for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna know I'm alive.
We'll take care of it.
Speed's gonna say something.
Back to Speed.
So what's it seem like? Is Pineapple pretty much have everything contained at this point?
Yeah, it's getting to the point where the fire is being controlled and gotten rid of.
Alright, so what's Pineapple doing?
Just, his thing. He's not really going anywhere. Kali, you've definitely rounded up all the patients that you can, and you are so sick of the question, who are you, what's going on?
Who are you? Ah! Let's go!
Hospital's on fire, I'm getting you out.
Nut up or shut up, Buttercup. You're going for a ride.
You get into
stare intensely in their eyes as I lift them up and bring them out, saying nothing.
another time
you get into one room and there's just this old lady and she's like, "Oh, is it mealtime already? I felt quite a rumble in my stomach a moment ago. It must be mealtime."
I'm sorry, I'm not good with quick comebacks. She would be, so I've got to think.
Something about popcorn?
Smiles warmly. It is. And in fact, we're changing things up today. We're taking you to where the meal is.
Oh, what a lovely surprise.
I'm sure you'd appreciate some time out of your room.
Oh, it's so dreary in here sometimes.
What's the time of year?
It's April leading into May.
Time of day?
Afternoon.
Yeah, it's afternoon.
Getting close to night, I would say.
She read the placard on the way in. Well, Mrs. Peterson, I'm sure you will greatly enjoy tonight's sunset. And takes her out and sets her down.
What a strong young lady.
Goes into another room to get the next person, just doesn't say anything, just dumps salt on the bed and then carries him out.
Why?
Salty.
Okay, so she also has a soft spot for old people who don't know what the fuck is going on. Like specifically in that
Dementia
state.
patients.
Maybe sort of dementia, sort of Alzheimer-y, but maybe just like bad memory. And just, you know, like the real gentle
The
ones.
gentle souls.
I guess, like, not the aggressively afflicted.
You remind me of
I'll
my
be right
old
back in the
husband
bathroom.
Edgar.
And she just, like, can't help but appreciate how kind and sweet all of these people are in the face of everything that's happening. Even if it might be because they don't know really what's going on. They, you know, might forget that they're missing a leg or something. But, yeah, she has a total soft spot
All right,
for
cool.
for sweet old
Good guy Collie. Good girl Collie, rather.
No, she'd be a good guy, Collie.
Okay, good guy Collie.
Good girl sounds like you're talking down to someone or to a dog.
Oh yeah, that's true. Good guy Collie. Where'd Ren go?
Take a piss.
Yeah. All right.
Commercial break in the middle of the action.
I mean, it happens all the time. So yeah, commercial break. Here we go.
And 10 days left until the DLC.
Oh.
It's free DLC for Raven's story.
Oh, very cool. All right, and we're back. So, yeah, Speed, what are you doing?
I just go up to Pineapple, fire extinguisher in hand.
Okay, you go up to him now.
Yeah.
Speed, what are you doing here?
What's it look like I'm doing?
Okay, we could definitely use your help in getting this fire down. Okay, he hands you like 3 fire extinguishers. You can move fast. Go do things. Please.
All right.
I like how you waited till I said please to say all right.
So, go. It wasn't my intention, but I go running around to make sure this gets put out quickly so I can go ask questions.
Yeah. You do it. Good
Alright.
job. With your help and the rest of the heroes, the fire is contained and successfully put out.
Go back looking for Pineapple.
All right.
Again.
So you find him again.
All right. Where's Vana?
We've taken her somewhere where we can safely resuscitate her. You don't need to know anymore. And he walks away.
Is she going to be okay?
That's the hope.
I mean, I need a little more than that to go on.
No, you don't. This is Heroes Association business.
Do I look like I give a damn?
Look, you guys.
It's like a tender moment, but scary.
Speed, last I checked, you had some sort of thing inside your head that let people we're concerned about know everything that's going on. This is all you need to know.
Just walk away.
You don't hear him say, please, oh baby, don't go. Things the way that Pineapple's making him feel tonight. It's hard to let
Walk
it go.
away, and then I'm going to track him.
Okay. He rips off a piece of his suit and starts eating it.
They're probably on a rooftop somewhere
So yeah, you
after a long night of fighting crime.
where do you walk away to?
Just blend into the crowd.
So you exit the hospital?
Okay, I'll walk down the hall and like dip around the corner and then just
Speed, the exit's that way.
towards the exit.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to go deeper into the hospital. No, it's towards the exit, then just dip down the hallway.
All right. Come here.
You need to make the book flat so it doesn't roll down the book. You're the one trying to roll a round-ish object on a slanted surface and hope it stops before reaching the end.
All right. Even or low?
High.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
You haven't been around for this.
That's
That's right.
Joe hasn't heard this bit yet. High.
So you turn the corner and run right into a government official.
Awesome.
Like a police officer or something. Not like a mayor.
Yeah. What's further down the hallway? Or is it just gonna lead back deeper into the hospital?
It's just gonna lead back deeper into the hospital. I rolled a 1, by the way, so good thing I got that out of the way.
Is there another hallway to dip down?
I mean, yeah, there are plenty,
Yeah.
but
Dip down another hallway.
okay. What now?
High again.
Okay, yeah, there's no one this time.
Okay. And I'll just wait.
Okay. Collie, what are you doing? No, wait, I know what you're doing. So where's the food?
Didn't I drop her off a while ago?
Yeah, you're outside with everyone now, unless you wanted to still be inside the hospital for some reason.
Well, I guess everyone's out. Maybe I found food for people as I got to lower floors because
Yeah.
rescue crews had already gotten there.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. Oh, right. Reaches in her jacket and pulls out one of those, like, pre-halved gas station sandwiches.
Oh.
It's a turkey club.
All right.
And she only got it a few minutes ago, so
It's still good.
yeah, it's still fairly cold.
Yeah. I mean, at the high speed you're flying at, probably stays cold for longer.
Flies so fast that the friction actually cooks it. I don't know, Joe, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Sure. That's how that works.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, hand her the sandwich. Or half.
Yeah.
Half.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is much better food than you normally serve.
Yeah, today's
When gas station food is better than hospital food.
You mean always?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, just like sort of sit down next to her bed and yeah, chef special, having a bonfire and everything.
So let's see. So there are some like police and stuff out there, and they're talking with like civilians outside, and one of them comes up to you and says, "Name? We're trying to make sure we have everyone accounted for right now."
Oh, I wasn't part of any of this, and this is Mrs. Johansson.
Ah, Mrs. Johansson, excellent. Yep, there she is. All right, good. Thank you. Are you doing well, Mrs. Johansson? Oh, lovely. This nurse is helping me out so much. What? Well, we do really enjoy the faculty in this hospital, Miss Johansson.
Wink.
Okay, and you are then?
I'm her nurse.
Didn't she just tell you? Yeah. My name's Collie, and as she said, it was dinner time.
Alright. So you...
I guess we...
Yeah.
I nod and get out of earshot.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to spoil the old lady's fantasy.
Yeah. Can I talk to you over here really quick? Will be just a moment, Mrs. Johansson.
I know that's not what I called her the first time either, so I'm thinking like no one can remember her name. That's her. She developed a power in old age. She can't remember her name, and neither can anyone else.
But whenever someone calls her, that's what she is now.
Yeah, that's what everyone like recognizes her as. Like she radiates an aura of this is what my name is.
Everyone suffers from Alzheimer's around her.
But just regarding her name.
I like it. It's canon. It's canon.
So, don't worry, Mrs. Niederhausen. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, you take your time. Thank you, Miss Priscilla.
Ooh, this is fun.
So, Collie. Weren't you that girl that was on television a couple weeks ago?
Oh, you know this? Or just didn't know I was already a celebrity.
What are you doing? So what are you doing here? Do you have family in the hospital?
Just falling by, saw something was up, and decided I'd drop in.
I like this Collie a lot better.
Yeah. You missed out on Mrs.
Johansson.
Mrs. Johansson.
She
It is established canon that in her old age she developed a power that resulted in everyone around her having Alzheimer's exclusively to her name.
Oh.
so
Because she was
she
Mrs.
can't.
Peters, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Mrs. Peterson, I think it was, and she emits an aura of people can't remember her name,
Oh.
and she can't remember her name either. But when someone figures out, like, remembers,
Yeah.
quote unquote, what her name is, for a few seconds, maybe to a couple of minutes, everyone around her, like in an aura, knows that that's what her name is, and believes that's been her name the entire time.
And reality shifts to accommodate that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was thinking like something as big as a reality shift is just like everyone within a radius who like knows of her is just like,
Oh, yeah, it's Mrs. Peterson.
yeah. Like when
Well,
I
like
said
you
Miss
see, when you
Peters-
said this is Mrs. whatever your name was, he found her name on the list.
Oh shit. So she has a very, very light reality manipulation power
Yeah.
developed in her old age after an Alzheimer's affliction.
Exclusive to her own name, whatever it is at the time.
That's badass.
Because the plaque said Peterson. Now it says whatever was said last.
Well, now it's melted.
Well, now it's melted. Yeah.
Jet fuel can't melt metal plaques.
Can we ever truly prove that it didn't say Peterson or Johansson or whatever her name is?
It's gone now.
It's gone.
That's what I'm saying. Can we ever prove? Hi.
Oh.
So you rescued Mrs. Kattenberg?
This is Gutenheim.
Yeah. I was going floor to floor from the top down. I figured rescue crews would have a tougher time getting to the top,
Yeah.
and came across Mrs. Lichtenstein, and she's just so sweet. There's just something about her. She was so calm. She didn't ask, "What's going on? What's the emergency? What are you doing here? Nurses don't wear leather jackets." She was just, "Oh, it's dinner time already, isn't it? My. She was just so sweet.
Well, we thank you for for your assistance today. We certainly rescue crews definitely would have had a tougher time with the upper levels, but fortunately the fire has been contained. So we're just making our rounds, making sure everyone's been accommodated for. Everyone that has been taken off site to different places has been checked in. So if you notice anyone else coming out of the hospital, just let us know. We need to make sure we have everyone on this list.
Okay, your name is?
Officer such and such.
Okay, he's just a nobody.
Yeah, he's a nobody.
Okay.
Officer Nobody.
Collie.
Pleasure to meet you, Collie.
So yeah, I guess I go back to
Norman Oswald Body.
Norman Oswald Body. Oh my
Officer
god.
N.O. Body.
BODDY.
Okay, he's a person now. Someone write this name down for me. Thank you, Random.
You're welcome.
It's Vanna's old notebook.
Yeah.
Is it Oswald or Oswald?
I just don't use the middle name.
Nedward Olin Body.
Nedward Olin Body.
Yeah, I go back to Mrs. Rogers and
This is the best gag ever.
and
I don't know. There's blood everywhere. It was a pretty good gag.
Yeah.
I guess just
Keep her company.
yeah, keep her company, keep watch on the door, and I guess if I don't know if Body went off, but just report back to him every now and again.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah, he's
few minutes or so. just
he's
like-
walking around talking with everyone in patient gowns or things of that nature, and just making sure that everyone's there. And then he gets to this one family. It's a man, a woman, and a child. And he's talking to them, and they look really panicked. And he's okay. Calm down. Don't what's the name? Vana Winters. Okay. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find her eventually. And the older man is like really firm and speaking in a very thick Russian accent. No, you don't understand. My daughter is inside the building. She has not come out any time.
Will you excuse me again, Mrs. Panwinkle?
Mrs. Pennywinkle. Farewell.
And not really thinking about how inappropriate it was for the moment, just sort of falls towards them, like hands in pockets,
Yeah.
and ends up stopping behind Body,
Mm-hmm.
upside down, about 2 feet above him, and did I hear someone mention Vanna Winters?
Oh, you know Vanna?
Yeah,
Do you know where my daughter is?
I
I
don't.
think Dad would have seen her drop Vanna off after ice cream date. Right? Didn't Dad wait up for Vanna?
You came inside. It's not like they were watching
Oh, okay.
outside the window,
Oh.
making sure. But
Well, they didn't want to make sure Hunter didn't kiss her goodnight.
you're a young girl who deserves her privacy.
You have cool parents. Yeah, it explained that I was the one who dropped her off, last week?
Yeah,
Um,
last week prior, something along those lines.
yeah, whenever it was. Is she in there?
Yes, she was in emergency room. There was big explosion and daughter is not out.
Be right back.
Boom!
Yeah.
Do you basically just fly right through the doors or move them out? Like, how big of a commotion are you making as you enter into the hospital?
I I mean, we did bond over ice cream.
Is there a clear path?
To in the hospital
To
or
the doors.
I mean, you can fly over anything that isn't. So.
Because I was going to say, no, that's it. Yeah, just fly in through the front doors.
Yeah.
Bolt away pretty hard, but have gotten. I'll say that Kali's gotten pretty used to learning to slow down before a door.
Okay.
Because she has taken more than one door off its hinge.
And pull out with it.
Yeah, and she has injured more than one person doing so.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gotten to where she can control her speed pretty quickly, so flies fast, but is able to slow down in time and like open the door and then fly once she's in.
Yeah, so you zoom past like police officers like, hey, no, officers only, and you're like,
Yeah.
Officer, this.
So yeah, you push open the doors. It's still really smoky inside because of all the fire that was there. Yeah, so the hospital is yours. The police can't stop you. They're not fast enough.
Goggles on so that the smoke doesn't burn her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
She have a flashlight.
Sure.
Okay, I'm thinking she's got like a one that she can put in like a front-facing pocket. What is that?
It's a Pikachu in a Pokeball sweater.
That is adorable. It has like one of the chest-mounted ones, or like one of the headlights,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that, so that she can keep her hands free.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't guess she actually needs hands.
Yeah, she could just kinesis it.
Yeah, okay, that's what she does. She's got a flashlight and she just holds it in a stasis field.
Yeah.
Really nearby. And
Pulls out
flying
flashlight,
around,
turns it on, drops it. Okay.
trying to find the OR.
It's really easy to follow the burn marks. Her father mentioned that there was an explosion, so, and that she didn't come out of it.
Right.
It's fair to assume that that's maybe where she was.
Okay, follow that.
So yeah, you drift through the hallway, and there are there's government personnel in there as well as like heroes, and they're like, whoa, hold on, you can't be in here. You're a civilian. This is heroes and governments only. You stasis field them and move them away.
Do any of you know where Yeah, pick them up. Do any of you know where my friend Vana is?
No.
Out of my way.
Make a listen check or whatever, because I know you're sneaking around probably in the same area right at this point.
Oh, I thought you were rolling. Never mind. So I was handing that to you.
29.
Yeah, you hear. Have any of you seen my friend Vana? It's obviously it's Kali.
So I'm gonna start following.
Okay. Following or saying, hey, let's do a thing together.
Hey, let's do a thing together.
Okay.
Can I have a 20?
Yep.
Just figure I'll need it at some point.
Yeah. So
I'll
you're.
share that one because it likes me today.
So you move them out of the way and you drift forward towards the basically the ground zero of whatever happened. And
So suddenly I'm in between everybody. She stasis out of the way.
yeah.
She's not there.
I figured you'd be here first. So where is she?
I don't know. Pineapple won't tell me.
Where is he?
Where is Pineapple? Or is he still in the building?
He's still in the building. No, wait, no. I think he's probably left.
Oh, because my plan was to follow him.
Unless he managed to
Elude me
get
somehow.
lost in the
I mean, yeah, most of his,
pineapples go invisible all the time. What are you talking?
I mean, most of his pineapple suit was gone. So if there's a huge crowd of people, it's gonna be easy to lose because he probably just looks like a normal person underneath the suit.
Yeah, probably. Unless his entire body is made of pineapple, in which case, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not enough
It's
canon
not, he's
information about
No,
pineapple.
he's just a dude in a suit.
Yeah.
I just looked him up on the wiki.
Yeah.
He's just a dude in a suit.
Yeah.
What does he look like? I haven't actually seen. I thought that was just a character you made up, Richard.
No, a lot of the heroes I pull are ones that are I've actually looked up.
Oh, let me see him.
Oh, there's Putty Putty Prisoner? Yes.
Yep, that's pineapple.
Oh god, yeah, he is a goofball.
Got the fucking pineapple slices on his
Yeah.
shoulders. His pauldrons. Pauldron apples. Pinealdrons.
I don't know. I lost track of him in the crowd when I was following him. There's so many people, and most of his suit was gone, so he just looked like a normal person.
Yeah, lots of normal people here.
Okay, so maybe that wasn't the right choice of words.
No, that was agreeing
Oh.
with you. Just
Oh,
yeah, lots of normal people here. Wait, pineapple won't tell you?
no.
Why does he know? What won't he say? Find who's the nearest not normal looking person?
There's a man with a very springy mustache and a rapier at his side.
Oh, that dude.
Springy mustachio.
He's pretty famous, right?
Yeah, he's A class.
He's A class?
I think. That or B class. I think, no, he's B class.
Yeah, he's B class.
Because Kali doesn't ever want to be Heroes Association, but I figure she would know some of the
Yeah, so
top dogs.
like B class heroes are fairly recognizable. Like you hear a name, you're like, oh yeah, that guy.
Right.
C class heroes not exactly very notoriable. The only real one people are like, yeah, that guy is Moomin Rider.
Yeah.
Like Kali definitely knows Moomin Rider.
Because he's the best.
Yeah.
He's the best. He's number one. He's number one.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. If you enjoyed listening, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can catch the next issue when it comes out. We'll see you next time.